Hi everyone, my name is Erica and I'm a chiropractor here at New Age Physio. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of low back pain. Are you suffering from low back pain? Are you having pain throughout your day, pain in the morning, pain at night? We're going to be going over some generalized exercises today to help you with your low back pain, but there's many reasons why you can have low back pain, whether it's from work life, a motor vehicle accident, repetitive tasks, whether you're postpartum, and it can be due to muscle pain, nerve pain, joint-related pain. But today, sit tight and we'll go over 3 activities with you. So the first exercise that we're going to start with is a seated figure 4 stretch. This can be great for someone who's working from home, someone who's in office. It can be great if you're dealing with some nerve pain. So why don't we get started? So the first thing you'll do is if you're stretching your right side, you'll take the leg up to this position. You'll put your hand here, put a little bit of a pressure here. This one will just be for decoration. And you'll slowly lean forward into it. You'll feel a little bit of a stretch and pressure coming through a little bit of your glutes, a little bit of the top of that pelvis in the back. You can hold this position for up to 30 seconds, but definitely hold it to comfort. Don't push past that into pain. This can be repeated up to 5 times. It can be repeated throughout the day to make sure that you're changing up your position throughout the day, not being stuck in a static posture. The other side too can be stretched. You can take the leg up, same position, hand here, a little bit of pressure, hand here mostly for decoration. Then you'll slowly lean forward into it. If you're dealing with things like a sciatic nerve pain where you're getting pain coming down the leg, this is a great position to do to stretch out the muscles in the area. And also just to generally change up your posture throughout the day if you are stuck in a seated position. And that's it. So our second activity will be a pelvic tilt. This one is a super versatile exercise where you can either do it standing, sitting, lying down, so it can fit any aspect of your day. I'm going to show you guys standing and I'll show you through multiple angles of it so you kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. So what you want to do is you're going to tighten those glutes. You're going to take them forward and up. You'll hold that position and then relax back. Okay, so as I come to this side, you'll tighten the glutes, you'll take them forward and up. So you're not really moving anything but your low back and your pelvis and not the upper body, okay? From the back view, again, I'm tightening my glutes, I'm bringing them up and then back. If you were doing this on a surface of a table, you're pushing that low of the back into the table. So then you would end up with a flattened back. Just like when I do it on the side, as I bring this up, I end up with a nice flattened back and then back to neutral. This is great too to do throughout your workday, get you changing up that posture. It's nice to stretch the low of the muscles into that low back and top of your pelvis and this area through here. And it's just an easy way to get a little bit of movement throughout your day, especially when you're dealing with debilitating back pain that is uncomfortable when you're in a seated posture. The last activity we're going to be going through is a lumbar rotation, or an easier way to remember it is a windshield wiper. So we're going to use some of the movements from our previous one, our pelvic tilt, for this activity too. With this activity, it's a great way to mobilize the low back if you're feeling stiff and tight. And again, another great way to change up your movement or break up the movement throughout your work day. So what you'll do is you'll grab a mat, a nice surface to lay on. You'll come to this position. And with that pelvic tilt, we talked about keeping that back flat. So we're going to use that same principle. We're going to tighten the glutes, bring it forward and up to make sure our back is nice and flat against the surface that we're laying on. You'll definitely want to do this too, especially if you're dealing with some back pain. So then what you'll do is you can take those feet hip width apart. Then you'll slowly bring yourself towards one direction, hold, come towards another direction, hold. Sometimes I like to modify this movement too and get a little bit of a stretch through the low back and top of my glutes by going a little bit further into it, but being careful to not bring my full back off of the surface until I feel a stretch. So that's kind of my limit there, but someone might be able to go further than I am. And then same thing towards the other side. You can hold the positioning too as well. With this one, I tend to like to hold it up to 10 to 15 seconds. And then I slowly release, and then I come back to neutral before going to the other side. Again, take yourself through these movements nice and slowly to get the full benefit of actually getting a nice release through a stiffened low back or getting some relief from back pain.